All right, Miigwech, Ricky White, cousin of Ricky. So, Bujo Noe Maganaduk, Nin Bashkakianakut, Dishnikaz, Makwa do 10. So, I've been asked to present it with tobacco to help out the family of Ellie Olson. Ellie Olson is serving as head lady dancer here at the Manito Ahbee Festival here, 2025. And I'd just like to say miigwech for presenting tobacco and asking me to help out. I believe we're going to ask Battle Nation to stand by here shortly with an honor song. And at this time as well, we're going to, once Battle Nation starts to sing, we're going to call up family, friends, and invite of loved ones and relatives of the Menewigan Lodge and also any other Medewan Lodge that would want to be as also join. Ellie has committed herself to join as well. You know, Ellie being an educator and wanting to learn as much as she can about who she is, this is the commitment that she's made. So Tony Ellen Olson is named after her late uncle, Tony Anthony Olson Iban, and her cookum, Eleanor Olson Iban. Before Tony and Ellen came into this world, her father had a dream of his first daughter who called Ellie, and she has been known as Ellie ever since. Her mother is Rhonda Olson. Father is Lawrence McCorster from Peguis First Nation. She is Anishinaabe and Cree. She has danced so she could walk. She has brought into the circle along her sister Kagan by Gabby Francis and Mary Lou Ducharme. She began as a jingle dress dancer and switched to traditional as a junior girl. She has traveled and danced across Turtle Island. She loves spending time on the land. She enjoys medicine harvesting, a tradition that reminds her of her late Auntie Brenda Olson. She has recently learned to skin and butcher deer and began practicing the traditional brain tanning of hides. Following the path set out by Kokum Eleanor Olson Aban, she is first degree Medewan initiate with the Minwewigan Lodge and Rosu River, Manitoba. Ceremonies and traditional values play a big part of her everyday life. She began learning Anishinaabe in 2020, and she has continued to learn through classes, workshops, and language gatherings. She understands the responsibility and role this generation has in language revitalization. Her dream is to one day become a language immersion teacher. She loves to learn and practice our traditional art forms. Ellie has always been inspired by her mom, Rhonda Olson, who is an amazing seamstress and bead worker. She designed and made the black woodland dress that she wore yesterday. Ellie is excited and honored to give back to the Pow Wow Circle and honor women's traditional to prepare for this special. Ellie has made ribbon skirts and gift bags for all her winners. She's learned how to sew star blankets for this occasion, and each dancer in top 5 will receive a blanket that has been prepared and made by Ellie. In preparation for this weekend, Ellie has learned to sew an applique. She made a pink applique purse gifted to her closest family and friends who will be helping judge this dance. Ellie holds a 4-year Bachelor of Science in Physical Geology and Biology, and a Bachelor of Education and Early Years Focus. She has spent her career teaching in French immersion. Ellie is currently an Indigenous supporting learning support teacher, learning part of the assistant superintendent's interdisciplinary team with the Winnipeg School Division. Ellie supports school principals and teachers in Indigenous and anti-racist education. Please give it up for this year's head lady dancer, Ellie Olson. At this time, right before we go into the honor song, Jason Peranto is going to say a prayer.
Aboju geta and way magan do kasema gimini go no gom. Is your ma o shikabwed was habano question a cause on my ingeno do dem guy win we o schema dewed. Is your JG kenda mami no one no go machine meditation quit all meant to be in schnabe koma. Is your name it then got name it the que no go machine the maga kinna and schnabe quen. Magsha gave in wa kia bed the min of matsu. Get away they are big shaw, how they are wobbin, how ma kiabian abian when it up in the marsh na sema. Mishka bijon shnag shewa is win. Hana ge where they are shaw and gay, how they and I sema when it up in the marsh na sema. Ha mishka bijon shnag shewa is win. Hana ge, how they negabion, how they when jibidas bar, gakina. Kina mishomas banek minwa no kumas made ka bega shoni oma kya bin abin when it up no shna the sema mishka bijuan wishna nya gshewa diswin get na get away they ha geden gegin ha mishomas no kumas ha bega shoni oma kya bin abin ha when it up no shna sema mishka bijuan wishna nya gshewa diswin minwa no gum get away they how they gish gon han tam gijik hani jo gijik hani so good gish Bina shwede ani shgisha gon get me ode upchen shing ugre magakam de gunning mam shomas nan when it up the mash na sema as you can make me shomas nan am de manido how when a gig wayox doing gish me want to go ge hug me de oshka be os ejin in my way nishna be question ne cause Passe abno que ma ing no do de man. Ha ge to ma ge ki mama na the king ge me gwech wene me gwech dan ya ba tsuen ge up che mino gish gan no gom. E she de goshne o da hanana kmo an ni wa gach de we gna ge. E she kwe wa ge abe de mino ma tsuar ge get kon de ma me gwech na ge ha gi mama na na king. Hana tam beat kamiga khan e jo beat kamiga khan e so beat kamiga ga ne so we kamigong. Ha when it up in the marsh na se ma. Ejim gochina ge kina mashki kiunange. Ejina makina hawe siage me gochina no gome ejin de nime de men na minwa no gome ejin kweto dasha nishna be kwe. Ege wagsha kya be ge winwa kina nishna be kwe aga the bisha de nimo de when it no de jwan mage gae do e magna ke biwad no gom gishigwa misayu mene ke jo agin de magoyan eje we when it no dushnan eje no dagozyan yaminwa ge ya no gom Ah, Shoen the Mishnah, Gishamanido. Ah, Shoen the Mishnah, Gishamanido. Ah, Shoen the Mishnah, Gishamanido. Ah, Shoen the Mishnah, Gishamanido, Nikanagana.
All right. Miigwech Jason Peranto. So at this time, we're going to be going down to the Battle Nation Singers for an honor song here for Ellie.